I got some clutching to do to this RMK. I just put that BoonDocker Sidekick Turbo kit in it, and I'm loving it. It screams. It's nuts. It is really, honestly, an incredibly powerful sled. And I've only had a chance to ride it on some very poor quality snow conditions. But I want to get it ready for the powder. When I put everything together, I said that I wasn't going to change the clutching until I tried it, and I didn't. I took it out, and it over revs, and because it's got so much power now, and I was getting a detonation code. So I called up the guys at BoonDocker, and they're very good. You know, it's not like you're going to wait a long time to get a response back from them. If you call them on the phone, you have a problem with your turbo, they're going to get somebody on the phone, they're going to talk to you, and they're going to work it out. So what they told me was, I need more weight on my clutch. I kind of knew that was coming. When us flatland sea level rider guys buy this sled, it comes with a clutch kit in it. It's clutched for about 6,000 to 8,000 feet. Really doesn't do us any good here. It's probably going to over rev just the way it is. It's only got 64 gram weights in it, I believe. The BoonDocker kit came with 68 gram weights in it. And even Polaris says when you're at sea level, you got to run 70 grams in it. So what does that tell you? Still not running enough weight. So I talked to the boys at BoonDockers. They told me I got to run 74 to 76 grams. Boys, try finding 74 to 76 grams of weights for these sleds unless you go aftermarket. You can't really get them from Polaris. So what I did was I went with this company here, Dalton Industries, Truro, Nova Scotia, here in Canada, kind of because of the exchange. Not only that, but I wanted to try them. But these are adjustable weights. These are quick adjust Polaris weights. And they're adjustable between 70 and 77.5 grams. So that's probably going to cover just about any kind of issues I'm going to get into. If I need to weight down because I'm in some deep powder, deep heavy powder, I can do it. I can do it right on the trail. Kind of as easy as the TRA, maybe. Well, quick clickers they're pretty fast. You can adjust those very quickly. These might take a little bit more time, but it's our option for the Polaris type of clutch. I think this kit cost me 250 Canadian, which isn't very much. No, I don't get it free. I don't get all my stuff free. I bought it, okay? Come on over and take a look at this. This is what you get in your kit. You get your weights. Now they make these kits so you can ramp them up to all kinds of different heavier weights even than that. And I think I might even get a lighter option kit for tuning our other sleds as well. And here are the different weights, kind of similar to the TRA adjustable weights that you can buy. You know, they go in the cam arms, you just add more weight as you need it. With these ones, you just screw them in the end. Very simple to do. So I figured out what kind of weight I need to start this whole thing out. We've got a chart. It's all laid out for you very easily. They tell you the length of these little screws that go inside and what they weigh. And you just do your, well, it's a little bit of math, but it doesn't hurt my head too much. So even I can do it. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. You know I'm not a mechanic. So I've already added weight to 2 of these. Yes, I have. I'm just going to do it to this one. You can see how I do it. Then I'm going to keep all these extra weights in my sled because we're going out for a rip this week. We're going to head up north. And if the clutching isn't right, then I can always dial it down a little bit. Now they say never to put that inch-long screw in first. These weights here are 70 grams each. I'm going to look at my little piece of paper. And I'm going to bring it up to 70. I'm going to bring it up to 75.7 grams. There's not an exact 76 grams on there, but I figure 75.7 grams, pretty close. And that means that I need an inch long slug and a 3/8 inch long slug. So if I go here, of course I'm not going to measure this on the trail, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to line them up. And I'm going to use my ingenuity to figure out which is which, because they've got an inch, a 3/4 inch, 5/8 of an inch, 1/2 inch. Oh, and there's my 3/8 right there. It also comes with this little Allen tool. These have a bit of a kind of a Loctite stuff on them, so when they do go in, they're not going to come out. Don't try to stuff more weight in here than what they tell you to. You can't leave anything sticking out the edge. And these are, and this is important to me, the profile is a Polaris profile, so it's going to engage and run through the way that it should. It's in. I've seen a few videos online. Guys are changing weights, but they're not really telling you how much weight to put in. Every circumstance is different. Every little bit of snow is different. It's just the way it is, but I'm telling you, I'm starting at 75.7 grams, and I think when we go out and start playing in the snow, I'll probably change it up a little bit. But you know, at about 3/4 throttle, this thing is just a monster. At full throttle, it's a monster, but then I get that det code, and then I have to stop having fun. So this should change it. So I'll put these little weights back in here. Boom, boom, boom. Zip those up. Don't want to lose those. Go in there. Put all this stuff back in, because if I don't, I'm going to lose it, and then I'm not going to be happy. I'll be like, where's my clutch stuff? I have a lot of clutch stuff. Lots of clutching parts. Now, let's install those. I only do these a little bit at a time. There's not a whole lot of spring pressure on here, but some clutches are really spring tight, so make sure you pay attention. There are also alignment marks on your clutch. You want to make sure you align them properly every time. So those will match up with a little X on here somewhere. Where is it? Right there. There's an X right there. That's where that's going to line up. So we got to get that belt off to change those weights, because the primary needs to sort of compress. The sheaves need to move in on it. Just pop that out real fast. One of those. Now, we can do that. Make sure that your ignition is off so that when you're spinning this, hopefully it won't fire up and twist your hands or body parts in said snowmobile. Now, it's just a matter of pulling these weights out. I never really pull all the weights out at once and leave all the nuts and bolts everywhere. Everything's sort of balanced the way it is. I'll even leave the bolts in where they were sort of put in the first place. So everything's apparently balanced with everything installed. Just gonna do that. One of those. I didn't really even need to take that out of the way. I can leave that in a little bit. Pull that weight out. This has 68s in it. Get rid of that. Those are the BoonDocker weights. I'll add that to the pile. Now, we're going to put these new ones in. Now check this out. Pretty easy to do. Get over there. One of those. That's it. Now we just need to put this back on. So 2 more to go, and let's check this out. Look at that. I can put the tool right in there, and I can change these out right on the machine, no problem. That's excellent. I'll get those other ones done. My last weight going on. There. Should close a little better. There we go. Now, there's my, I'm aligning my cover, little alignment marks. You don't need to take this to a mechanic to get done, but if you don't feel comfortable working on clutches, then don't do it. That'd be my best advice for you. But you know what? If you're back and forth to the mechanic all the time, you're not out and running. You're spending a lot of money. You want to make sure this goes in so it's not cockeyed. A little bit at a time. And that's about the right torque right there. Put my belt on. Polaris. One of those. One of those. There. But that's the Dalton Industries quick adjustable kit for the Polaris. Quick install. Now I can ditch these 1068 Polaris weights and I have the ability to adjust on the trail. Right on. We're heading out this week. Hopefully this will work out just fine. Thanks for watching as usual. Make sure you check us out on social media. If you like my videos, give me a big old thumbs up. All right.